Vision Talk. We got in the motherfucking building, man.
It's your boy Day One King Reed and this motherfucker, one and only.
One and only, man. So for the people who don't know, man, go ahead, introduce yourself. Tell them where you from. You know what I'm saying?
My name Day One King Reed. Originally from Michigan, Jackson, Michigan. 517.
Okay, so you said Jackson, Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how far is that from Detroit?
Probably like 45 minutes, 30 minutes.
25 minutes. Is the culture different or is it the same? Because I know like Flint, Detroit, they really pride themselves on being separate. Like, nah, nigga, we from here. We from
Yeah, it is. But the D niggas, when the D niggas come to the Jack, it's all love. When the Jack niggas go to the D, it's all love. There don't ever be no shit like, you know. But the style is definitely it definitely complement each other, but it ain't the same
type shit.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, like, what it's like growing up out like Detroit. I ain't never even been there. What is?
Honestly, everybody was brothers, man. Like, niggas was brothers. Niggas was shit. We used to be 10 deep. YNBA, nigga. Me and my dogs. Jimmy, Pony, motherfucking Dre. Motherfucking, I'm talking about Tajay. Dreville. I'm trying to think of my dogs. I ain't seen my dog in so long. Everybody either dead or in jail.
You said
bro.
YNBA?
YNBA, young niggas about action.
Okay, type shit. Was that your y'all little clique?
Back in the day, y'all.
Type shit. And so, growing up out there, like, what type of shit you was getting into? Like, I'm saying, what it was like growing up, like in your household type shit. Like, what you had mom and pops, or you had pops?
My pops was up there. My mama was down here. Hell yeah, my mama and my daddy was together though all the way up.
Atlanta.
Yep. Yeah. Yep. My mom and my daddy was together though all the way up until I was in 5th grade. And then they split up and shit. And he went up there. My dukes were down there. I went to go stay with him. She kept trying to take me from that nigga because he was just letting me just, you know what I'm saying, be a man, be myself.
Type shit.
Be with the guys and shit.
And what grade was that you?
Middle school,
that
9th
you moved
grade.
With your mom?
Not that I moved back up there with Pops.
Oh, you moved back?
I moved back down here 10th grade.
Mm.
Yeah.
And you been here since 10th grade?
Yeah.
In Atlanta, okay.
Hell yeah.
So what was that transition like, just coming from Michigan?
Weird as hell, because like I was saying, everybody back home, we all was brothers. Mm-hmm. Like a nigga going to the store, nigga gonna come out the store. If we 3-4 deep, they gonna come out the store with 3-4 Gatorades. If he go in there bitch to get some squares, he get him something to drink. He gonna come out that bitch and throw everybody a drink. We ain't ask for it or nothing. But that's just how niggas' mentality was. We all brothers. Yeah. We might fuck around, hold the dough for the next man. Like, what's all love, brother? Down here though, when I moved down here, that transition was wicked though, cause these niggas are fake like they your brother. I learned what a snake was when I moved down here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Type shit. Okay, so what type kid was you in school like?
And I was bad as hell.
You was bad as hell. You been suspended and shit?
Man, expelled, suspended, all type of bullshit. But
you got expelled, nigga?
I got expelled a couple times. I ain't gonna lie, dog.
How the hell you get expelled?
Man, I got expelled from elementary schools, like 2-3 of them.
Damn.
Yeah, that nigga looked like
elementary school. How the fuck you get expelled from elementary school?
Like, I poured some soup on the nigga. I poured the hot soup that you get, the little soup with the little dipping bread and that shit. I poured that shit on the nigga, like right on him, and he got to just boiling in the face and shit. Nigga, they expelled me for that shit, and I beat up a nigga at the next school. A nigga named Trey and shit. I stumped him out. He was covering up though when I had dropped him, and I was stumping him out. He was covering up, but I bruised his body up, so I had to go to court and shit. When I was a little nigga, I had to go spend the night at his crib, go to church with him and shit.
Oh, man. What they made y'all like be friends?
They made us get close as hell.
What the hell? Tell you shit. So I'm saying, was middle school, high school, you was still getting in trouble and shit?
Middle school was more of a transition. Like, it wasn't really trouble like that, cause I was finding myself on the field and shit. That was when I moved up there with my dad and them and shit. Middle school and shit. So
you about football?
Yeah, I was finding myself on the field, so the streets was kind of And I was good on the field, so the streets was like not even attractive like that for real, for real.
So how'd you get into football?
How I get into football? I've been playing football since I was 5. I remember shit. I was finna score my first touchdown when I was 7. I was running. I was dipping. My mama was running down the sideline with me, and I seen a grasshopper, nigga. And I started chasing that bitch. That bitch started going that way though, and I started going that way trying to get that bitch. And everybody was laughing, and they was telling me to go back that way. It was some funny shit though. Yeah, I've been playing football since I was a little nigga.
And was your like pops your influence in that? Or like did he help you with that or like?
I ain't gonna say I ever worked out with my dad or nothing. My dad was more of a boxing dad. That nigga used to fight with Muhammad Ali and shit. Yeah. He used to party with that nigga a lot.
Muhammad Ali?
Hell yeah, I got newspapers and shit of my dad. Muhammad Ali, my dad was a Golden Gloves amateur champion and shit. Muhammad Ali gave him Miss America. At the beauty pageant and shit, Muhammad Ali brought him Miss America. I remember that shit. My mama told me and everything.
So how long was you doing the football shit?
Shit forever. I played that shit all the way up to 12th grade. I had a scholarship and shit. I lost my scholarship fucking around with the streets.
Right, and then so I'm saying though, so you playing football, you going to school, you getting kicked out and shit, you wilding. So I'm saying like all throughout this, like how you balancing like first of all, how deep in the streets were you? Like was you knee deep or was you like?
Man, I stayed in these. My mama and them stayed in these apartments, Ivy Commons. Yeah. That's where I met the whole world at. I met everybody around this bitch in Ivy Commons. Everybody around this bitch that loved me today, I met them in Ivy. I met my wife over there. You hear me? All my little guys, my little niggas that's in the NFL and shit. Ivy Commons. That little nigga right there that's dead on the wall, my little guy, met him in Ivy Commons. He used to cut up my front door every day. Mac Dillon. Rest in peace.
Type shit.
Yeah, Ivy Commons though. That was the we used. I wasn't never in the cliques or nothing. All the cliques and shit that was over there, I never was in them. But I was always the one that was fighting for them niggas, like certified and all them niggas.
So I'm saying like, how was you balancing like football and street?
That's what I'm saying though. Like, you gotta think. When you was in the streets and then you get on the field and you good at that shit, then you got your guys like your street niggas against that gate and they talking that dog shit and they like, nigga, do it again. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I lost the scholarship, fucking around with them niggas. I had my football brothers and my street brothers. I was with my motherfucking, went to celebrate with my football brothers. Now I went to celebrate with my street brothers. They blessed me with some cash, a bottle, and a couple ounces. You know what I'm saying? Right, at the day of that Friday, I sang that Wednesday when you choose your hats. You know what I'm saying? Me and my brothers. That Friday, I was with my street brothers before I went with my athlete brothers, my football brothers. Because all we did was worked out. And all we did was get money and shit. Them niggas ain't know nothing about that shit. Them niggas ain't working out. You know what I'm saying? So, boom. Man, they blessed me with all that shit. I'm with my football brothers later on that night. We on the way to a white party. Like one of them big mansion parties and shit. Hillgrove party. I got all the work on me and shit. I'm finna go sell that shit. You know how I think. They ain't think how I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even smoke back there. You know what I'm saying? We get flicked. I got all the shit on me. I'm telling these niggas, like, start eating the weed with me. Them niggas like, eat the weed. What? Nigga? Yeah, nigga. The fuck you pop all this weed? I get to eat that shit, stuff with that shit. I'm like, man, fuck.
You got arrested?
Hell yeah, I got arrested. They found all that shit. I had hella shit. I was young, I had hella shit.
How old was you when that happened?
Like 18, 17. Like 17, yeah. Nigga, the officers high five when they figured out who I was. Nigga, they gave each other high five. I swear to God. They were like, that's number 11 from South Cobb. He just signed. They gave each other high five. We got one.
Wait, hold on. They gave each other.
Nigga, they gave each other a high five. Nigga, I was in the newspaper and everything. Nigga, I was sick.
You went to South Cobb, you said?
Yeah.
And you said you was number 11. You was nice.
Yeah, man, I was so cold. Nationally ranked. Ain't nobody broke my record still to this day. I scored a game-winning touchdown in the only playoff game won in history since 1962. Ryan Sumner did that shit. Never left. Nobody still did that shit. They still ain't went past that shit.
So then after that took away your scholarship, and then
my street brothers shit. They said how depressed I was, man. I fucked around. I met a little street nigga named Snook. That nigga took me to the studio one day. He was really bunking though. Like when I thought I was bunking and shit. You know what I'm saying? The little shit I was doing and shit. That nigga Snook was really bunking though. So, you know what I'm saying? When I met that nigga in the streets after I lost my shit, it was summertime. Everybody was getting ready to go off. That nigga took me to the studio. You know what I'm saying? That shit just was easy. And I fell in love with that shit that same day. And ever since then, I've been addicted. I've been on niggas' ass. I've been on everybody's ass. You hear me? Yeah. Doing this shit, sun up, sun down. I swear to God, ever since then.
Type shit, man. So that's how you got into rap, basically. So you ain't start rapping till you was 19, 18?
I can't even say that, though, because I went to the studio. We had songs in high school, so I can't say that. I can't say Snook was the first one to take me to the studio. Yeah. I gotta say, I want to say Tevin Durant was the first one to take me to the studio. Yeah. Because we made that John Doe.
I was just about to ask you, what was like one of the first songs that really got you your traction, or just as far as like the first time you seen feedback, like, oh
that
shit.
Down For My Partner. Me and Lil Snook, we had a single called Down For My Partner. We had posters, we had hats, shirts, flyers. We was going to the radio station every Tuesday. Shit, we was really shit. That Down For My Partner was a real movement.
Type shit. Did you have any influences in music?
Nah, cause I kind of just fell in love with that shit. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't nobody that I was like, man, that nigga made me want to do this shit. Nah, I was in the studio. I got them beats got the, but the beats ain't used to do what the beats ain't used to do to me what they do to me now. If that makes sense. Like back then, music was more funner. Now it feel like it's like a job. It feel like it's like a.
I mean, shit, it is a job.
It is though, but if you get what I'm saying though, back then it was more of a. How can I say it? You gotta think, man. Back then, we rapping with 6-7 niggas every day.
Right.
So it was more, we making them shits, we making them songs where it's fun. Now I'm dropping albums, I'm dropping tapes, I'm dropping visuals, I'm doing all that shit. So now it's like it's serious. This shit real as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit definitely very. That's why I tell niggas invest in yourself. You know what I'm saying?
I got a chain and shit. I got a whole studio business and shit.
Yeah.
I got real fans that's waiting like, they want when you dropping that shit. So
right.
It's like,
you gotta stay on top of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got visuals, cover art, recording, all that shit you gotta do.
Yeah.
So you're an independent artist.
Yeah, fully.
Type shit. Mm-hmm. You got a manager or anything? You looking to be signed? Do you want to sign to a major label?
I signed though. I ain't gonna lie and say I want to sign. I signed because I didn't put all these years in. Like.
How many projects you got?
I got like 16. I got 17 mixtapes on my mixtapes and that piff. And Spinrilla got a lot of my mixtapes on it. Mm-hmm. And I got an album on iTunes that's on all platforms. I dropped the album.
Type shit.
Yeah, then all the videos.
Yeah.
I got 30 videos.
What song do you have that's doing the best right now? Like what's...
My song that had the most numbers was on My Granny Son. My Granny Son, we shot that.
That's one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, you shot that bitch. My dog shot that bitch, man. That motherfucker came together like.
Yeah, that was one of my first. That was actually one of my favorite videos too, besides one of my favorite songs.
Yeah,
like,
that motherfucker a movie, dog. That motherfucker action movie.
that bitch an action movie.
Yeah.
But nah, you know, I fuck with a lot of your shit. I can't even. We done shot so much. I can't even remember all the shit we shot. Honestly.
Yeah.
But nah, I fuck with that shit. I fuck with Beat Reaper.
Beat Reaper was smooth. A lot of people love Beat Reaper because that's different for me. Like that's a different sound for me. So that got a lot of attraction. Like if I was to post 6 different videos on my timeline right now, the Beat Reaper clip will get the most hearts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like one of them clips where I'm talking that dog shit, like Granny Son or that new shit I just dropped, that lottery ticket, that'll get the most comments. It'll be a comment of a bar or something. Yeah. Everybody comment a bar that they like, a bar.
Yeah, nah, you showed me some shit. Last time I was over here, you were showing me some shit that you was making and shit. That shit was hard as shit.
Yeah, all this shit, man. We doing all this shit by ourselves, man. It's us.
Right.
And this shit ain't gonna stop either. Man, this shit ain't gonna stop. A nigga told me the other day I got a window. I said, no, I don't. I said, I ain't ever stopping. Fuck out of like.
Oh, nah, another joint I fuck with is that Number One Dad.
Number One Dad. I was just gonna talk about my kids. I was just gonna say, I'm gonna have the studio. The studio gonna keep upgrading as my kids grow up, just like it been doing. And when they grow and they fully in the studio and fully doing this shit, the studio gonna be fully ready for them.
Right. So what's it like raising kids and trying to, you know, do a rap shit? Like, cause it take money for both.
Man, it's dope though. It's dope. I say it's dope because my kids they love this shit. They know I love this shit. They want to hear what I make. They give me feedback. They own a lot of songs too. I got they on my album too. I'm finna drop.
They was in the video, Number One Dad.
Yep, they been in my video since they was in diapers. Yeah. Like if you go back, like if anybody go back on my YouTube and scroll, my kids grew up on the camera. They gonna be able to see that shit forever. When they grow, they gonna be able to see like, damn. Even from when they had pacifiers, then they running around and they getting awards and shit, graduating and shit, all in the videos. Yeah.
Type shit. Nah, and also in that song, you said some shit about, cause I'll be listening to that shit. You said some shit like, you got shot?
Yeah. In my finger and shit. I got shot in, I got stabbed in my hand, through my hand.
Yeah. What was that? Like, can you tell that story?
That was some little bullshit. I was trying to take some shit from my nigga ass, and he was on top of it.
Type shit.
And I was tussling and shit.
This was when you was young?
This was shit when I was like 21.
Oh, type shit.
I had a show that night too. I left the hospital and still went to the show. I got pictures of me at the show with my hand big ass wrapped up, my 2 fingers wrapped up and shit, big ass shit on my wrist. And I'm rocking the mic, rocking that bitch. Everybody shit was banging the whole night. You hear me?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I still went though. I ain't missed the show.
Wait, so you went and did a show after?
Yep, the same night.
After you got stabbed?
Yep.
Also in that song, didn't you say something about getting into a crash?
I got to a couple car accidents.
Oh man, your life is crazy. Hold up. So what was that?
Man, when I was locked up, I was in that bitch falsely in prison. And my wife, she got in a car accident and with my kids in the car and flipped the car on the highway a whole bunch of times. It's a real bad accident. And so they weren't telling me nothing, but I'm locked up though, you hear me? So I just, I went in my cell and I just got on my knees, you hear me? I'm telling you, I kid you not. I kid you not, God is my witness. I started praying. When I opened up my eyes, dog, the whole jail was in my cell. The whole jail was in my cell praying with me, dog. I don't know how they know. When I opened up my eyes, the whole jail was in there, dog. All in the doorway. Every single body, bro. And shit, later on, I got to speak to her and shit. She said it was good and everything. The car was all smushed in.
So you're saying that crash is the crash you were talking about in the song?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Which song you talking about though? Cause I've been dropping and number one dad.
And number one dad.
What's the bar I said?
You said
when I fractured my head.
Yeah.
Oh, I did that at a football tournament same day last year when I broke my hand. Yeah. I'm in the little flag league and shit. You know, I still stay active now. I be doing these tournaments and shit for 30,000, 50,000 and shit. We be traveling, travel league. Shit, 2 years ago in Vegas, in the semifinals, I broke my wrist. You know what I'm saying? And then the year after that, shit, I broke my wrist and I had the cast on. Still was recording everybody, recording all my sessions, still paying my bills. Nigga, the year after that, directly after that, in the same tournament, but it was at a different location for 50 bands. In the championship game, in double overtime, I fractured my skull. I motherfucking ran into the scoreboard and shit.
How did you manage to do that?
It was crazy though, cause I ain't gonna lie though, I keep it a bean. I'm cold out there, like I'm really cold, but like I say, it was a double overtime in the championship for 50 bands playing a team that we don't know. And the dude, he was number 14. He snagged on me. Like, I played wide receiver, but I was playing safety too. Because, you know, it's a big game and shit. So they coach one of the athletes out there. So I'm at safety too and shit. 14 snagged on me and shit to get them to get them on the 20 and shit close. Yeah. In double OT. Yeah. So when dog ass go at it again, he quarterback roll out that way, and he ran like a V corner or some shit. Cause he ran all the way in the slant, and he cut all the way out. The scoreboard in the corner, it's like two metal poles. It's, you know, the scoreboard ain't the goal post. The goal post got that cushion on it. The scoreboard is two metal poles with the scoreboard on that bitch. Nigga, we both running at that bitch. I ain't see it though. I went straight to sleep, nigga. That was my first time ever going to sleep, nigga. I went off.
You went to sleep?
Nigga, I went straight to sleep, nigga. When I opened my eyes, it was 1,000 motherfuckers right there.
So you got a thing with that. So you got a thing with closing your eyes and...
Man.
Nah, so I was gonna say, so how would you like describe your sound? Like,
man, my shit so cold. My shit cold as hell. You know why I say that? I can record 5 songs in an hour, and all them bitches gonna have you like bar for bar. My style is rare as hell. I'm talking dog shit. I can sing you some R&B shit, or I can motherfucking snap crazy on some shit. Yeah. I'm gonna eat every feature because features make me so happy. Motherfucker, give me something to talk about on the song. Oh, you giving me a feature? You getting on the hook, and all I gotta do is bite it. Man, come on, man. Mm-hmm. Verses get bodied. Yeah. But song wise, my style is unique.
If you had to like send people to one song like of your choosing, like to describe day one overall, like
it wouldn't be a singing song.
No, I'm just saying what song.
I had to throw that out there for myself. I needed to hear that. It wouldn't be a singing song. You asked me for the name of the song?
No, I'm just saying if someone was just walked in the room right now, was like, play me a song to describe that can you feel me, categorize your whole catalog, like sum up, basically play a song that's the summary of your music.
You want me to play it?
No, not right now. I'm saying.
If they ask me that,
yeah, what song
would I play?
What song would you play to describe you?
Man, that's crazy because instantly my brain go back to some old shit, to that Pain Music 1, Volume 1, the intro. Yeah. I dropped that shit when I was 22.
Yeah, so that's what it is.
But that's just because my music had more substance at that stage. that was the stage. Them years right there was when I dropped like 11 tapes. From 20 to 25, I dropped like 11 mixtapes, bro.
Mm.
So them was the years from after being with niggas, trying to work with niggas, trying to do all the group, this nigga to go from this studio, niggas ain't trying to come to the studio, niggas ain't trying to pay, niggas ain't. So them was the years when I buckled down on niggas and started dunking on the game. And I just kept going. That's it.
Type shit.
Yeah.
Okay, you got any who you been collabing with? You got collabs and shit?
Man, I got a song with the whole city.
You say you fuck with features.
I got a song with the whole city. I definitely got a song with the whole world, for real. I got songs with niggas all out of state, everywhere. If y'all know Paper Love, I got some shit with Paper Love. That nigga, he a cool nigga. It took me forever to get that feature from that nigga, but I don't know shit like that, but I sent that paperwork, nigga, and I had to have niggas. Hey, nah. Yeah, we know day one. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. And then he sent that shit that same day. Yeah.
Take shit.
Yeah. Stop playing.
You dropped that song?
I ain't dropped it. I ain't dropped that song, Paper Love. I'll probably put it on an album or something, or just drop that bitch randomly. I don't even follow that nigga right now, so I don't know what he been having going on.
Type shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shit, I got features with everybody, dog.
So how is it though, like, just overall trying to make it, like, as your experience, like, as an independent artist and just moving in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, the fact that you're not from here, so you gotta build up you know what I'm saying?
Man, to sum it up, I would say it's beautiful. Because through it all, the best thing that I learned in this shit is never to stop. And keep the faith. You gotta know you're gonna win. Like, it's crazy. Everything that I got right now, I knew I was gonna have it. I used to say it. I manifested it. I talked about it. From down to my tattoos, to my teeth, to my chain, to my house, to my kids. I knew I was gonna have 2 daughters and a son. I told my wife that when I was in ISS, 16 years old. You know what I'm saying? I knew I was gonna have a man cave with baby blue lions, painted lions and shit. You know what I'm saying? I got my baby blue couches. You hear me? I got my man cave with the punching bag, speed bag, like I said. When I was 19. So shit, now you just gotta manifest greater. And now that you got this shit now that I got this shit that I used to talk about, shit, now shit, just keep the faith, knowing this shit, man, this shit gon' pop. It's too much hard shit. Knowing, I'm wearing that shit every day, and they can't tell me nothing when they come to this shit. Nope. I tell niggas how to do this shit. Every nigga that I record and they come in this bitch, they won. If I'm in this bitch quiet, them niggas thinking I'm acting funny or something. So they want me to help them and shit. That's crazy. It's just what it is.
This is what it is.
Yep.
Type shit. Alright then, man. Any closing words that you want to say? Let the people know where they can find you. Let them know what you got coming. Let them know, you know what I'm saying, what it is.
Man, y'all can goddamn stay tuned for this new shit, this album. It's called Pieces of Me. I'm gonna give y'all some pieces of me. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I know my mama gonna love that motherfucker. I know my pops gonna ride to that bit. My pops, I'm still his ringtone. That nigga my #1 fan and shit. My mama, my wife and shit. Nah, for real though. They got me as their ringtone. That's wild.
That's what's up.
Nah, they gotta stay tuned for that.
They still got ringtones.
They got ringtones. They got that shit. They still, hey, shit. And just know shit, man, they one ain't ever stopping. This shit ain't gonna stop then. Nope. What I look like stopping, man. We way so far on niggas. Niggas couldn't even I said some shit in my song last night. I said niggas couldn't even catch up with a jet. Niggas couldn't even catch up. Niggas couldn't even catch up with a jet. Like that shit.
Yeah. Oh, I got one last question for you. Close it out.
Yeah.
What's the realest shit you ever wrote?
The realest shit I ever wrote, man. I got some real shit, man. I got a song called Too Real. I got real man. I got.
All right, well, we'll quote some lines. Just give me.
I say some shit. My mama raised me. Pop left it changed me. Had me trying to learn to be a man at 14. Then I found myself as soon as I turned 16 when I met my first love. And on G, she's still with me. Football was my dream. Shattered at 18. At the fucking BP, they took my scholarship from me. This a letter to my kids. Y'all gonna be better than me. Opportunities gonna come and go, but stand on loyalty.
Yeah.
I was just vibing on that motherfucker though. That's some new shit though. My brain is settling on that real shit. It's a lot of that real shit they say.
Type shit. Well, we definitely gonna have you back on this motherfucker, goddamn, when after that album and all that shit come out, man.
You got to. That motherfucker going.
Definitely gonna do it, man. Day one. We out this motherfucker, man. Vision talk.
Nigga, I close my eyes, see my mama straight, no for real. Young nigga wanna be heard, I don't wanna deal. I'm knowing how this shit goes, so I just keep it real. An engineer, I record niggas, be fake kicking. I got the trench with me, I got this bitch with me. I got them swaying back and forth, cause see they rockin' with me. I jump right up off the porch, best to the 150. How I'm sliding across the floor, they thought that I was cryptic. I eat beats like the